out here. Today, man, definitely have to tap into this energy, right? Today's Saturn. Today's Saturn, right? Saturday. So let's give it a minute, see who joins. I'm doing this different off the phone. I was getting my mic together and all that shit, right? And I thought about, damn, I can't even use a laptop. Laptop's connected to the TV. My son's on it watching Netflix, right? I got like 3 different game systems and no fucking controller. You get what I'm saying? It's like Junior be fucking shit up. So you gotta do what we gotta do. Work what we have, right? So today being a Saturday, man, what does that mean? Not only that we're tapping into the Saturn energy, that's Satan energy, right? But mean that today's the 30th, right? We in Hallows Eve, going into Hallows Eve. What does that mean? Dia de los Muertos, right? Tapping into your ancestral lineages, right? Tapping into your blood. You see, the Day of the Dead is the day of remembering the dead. But it's not about remembering the dead. It's about activating the blood you have inside you. Remember, the ancestors live in you, not outside of you. They're inside you. It's about waking them up. It's about activating that blood. It's about connecting to your blood, right? So the Day of the Dead is Hallows Eve, right? The official name of Halloween. Okay? It's crazy how we have Halloween. People run around in costumes, have their children in costumes, trick-or-treating, don't even celebrate the traditions of Dia de los Muertos, a tradition that even predates Halloween. You get what I'm saying? Back in the day, our ancestors didn't know nothing about costumes or dressing. Fuck, they didn't think about trying to put on a costume. They wear that costume. You get what I'm saying? We got grown-ass adults running around in costumes with fucking warlock costumes, witches costumes, fucking devil costumes, and I have no idea that what you're doing really is you're doing a fucking ritual to the ancestors that live within your body. You get what I'm saying? Because instead of you tapping into those energies that are you and you becoming that bruja or brujo, you're fucking running around with a costume. You get what I'm saying? You see, that's where everything's fucked up at. That's the twist. Remember, these Europeans, they created these holidays, and then they want to put a title on them and say that they're pagan, right? But our ancestors were original pagans. You get what I'm saying? They understood these energies. They didn't have to walk around with a costume. They wear that costume every day. You get what I'm saying? So when we tap into these energies, such as Halloween, it's not about trick-or-treating. It's not about fucking doing any of this shit. It's about tapping in, right? Tapping into your inner pace, your inner space, right? Tapping into you, tapping into your ancestors. You get what I'm saying? Because remember, your bloodline, your blood, your DNA has information. You get what I'm saying? Your DNA has information. So think about, why do they create these festivals? They want to have a festival. It's not about festivals. The feast is when you're waking up that blood inside you. See, remember, when you're outside celebrating something without really understanding the origin, especially the Dia de los Muertos, remember, we're not celebrating the dead. We're trying to wake them up. We're resurrecting. It's about resurrection. This is why they give you a story of Jesus Christ that was resurrected. It is you that needs to be resurrected. Remember, your ancestors walk with you. They're inside you. They're inside you. You get what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with anything outside of you. It has nothing to do with anything outside of you. It has to do with things inside you. You get what I mean? You are your ancestors. Celebrate that. Celebrate the life. Celebrate that fact that you waking up that DNA was that DNA, and you're bringing it light. You're giving it life. You're giving it rebirth. You're giving it resurrection. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've been off for a while. I did have my significant other over here. She was out here from Colorado. She was out here for a week and a half. Unfortunately, that relationship didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So, things happen. It is what it is. The thing is like when we don't understand who we are and fully understand who we are, we miss the opportunities. We miss something that could grow. You get what I'm saying? You see, I personally understood the relationship, which is why I stood in the relationship from the jump, because I understood it. You get what I mean? But see, it's not all about my understanding. It had to do with her to understand what we had. You get what I'm saying? But that's another thing too. When we're separated from ourselves, remember when there's separation in yourself, there's division outside of you. You see, there's twin flame unions. They are there. Yes, there's karmic, and there's twin flames that are just phony or fake twin flames. You know what I'm saying? But those fake twin flames are also your lessons. You know, the thing with me and her is that she just didn't fully truly understood who she was. It's never a title. You see, I don't fake who I am. I know who I am. You get what I'm saying? But it's not all about me. You know what I mean? It's about understanding who we are as a whole, not separation of self. See, here's the thing too. Whenever we get too comfortable, we don't find change. You see, when you can't find change within yourself, you lack direction. You get stuck in that level of comfortness, right? Remember, being comfortable is also a death sentence because it doesn't help you grow. You have to be uncomfortable to grow. That's facts. You have to be uncomfortable to grow. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way it is, you know? But yes, not only that, we're also in Scorpio season. Scorpio season deals a lot with your shadow self. It also deals with that dark matter, that dark energy, right? The Scorpio energy. But breaking through the illusions, freeing yourself, finding forgiveness within yourself, and to be more emerge of your darkness and your light, the true balance. So that's what Scorpion season is about too. That's what it brings. It brings awareness of self to be able to deal with your shadow and making your shadow a part of you. You see, you're not separate from your shadow. You see, when you suppress things, you don't grow from that because you're causing suppression. You suppress it. Remember, when you're suppressing something, what does it do? You're not handling with the problem. You're running away from the problems. You're suppressing them. You don't want to find peace or wholeness within itself. You get what I'm saying? And then one thing too, having peace is not always silent. Because within the chaos, there's also peace. It's balance. We have to understand that. You have to understand and understand that within the chaos, there is also peace. Just like darkness. We are taught that darkness is scary. Darkness is evil. Think about this. People are celebrating Halloween tomorrow, right, with their children. Amy, tonight, you have adults running around in costumes, playing a fairy tale, trying to pretend they are a fucking bruja or a devil, but all these energies are you. They're you. And the reason why you're not tapping into your energy because you're scared of tapping into the energy, but you're not scared to wear a costume. You get what I'm saying? You see how delusional that is? That's what that is. It's delusional. You see, when you're not activated within yourself or completely aligned or in alignment with yourself, there's all these separations. There's all this separation. There's all this programming. There's everything that you think that it's bad. You get what I'm saying? But you don't understand. But you don't understand putting on a costume or doing that type of shit. It's not going directly into the same thing you're afraid of. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people have no idea that the fact that you're doing a ritual, because remember, you're also when you're celebrating Halloween and you're out there fucking running around in costumes, trick or treating, instead of tapping into your ancestors, instead of tapping into that bloodline, your spirit cooking your bloodline, your spirit cooking your DNA, which is why they created Halloween in the first place, because they understood that if you knew the origin of Halloween, put it like this: those that are into dark magic, tomorrow night will be the night of sacrificing. Tonight tonight will be the night of rituals, right? You get what I'm saying? Why? They're tapping into that dark energy. You get what I'm saying? You think it's a coincidence that Halloween always falls in the season of Scorpio? There's no coincidence of that. That it's always falls in the season of Scorpio. Why? Because of the darkness, the energy. You get what I'm saying? That's why. Put it like this, and then tomorrow is Sunday. Sunday, y'all. Okay? We're dealing with the energies of the sun. Ain't that some shit? So not only that we have Halloween on Sunday, but we're also tapping into the energy of higher self. Tapping into that higher level, that corona energy, right? You get what I'm saying? That crown energy. So, the shit. This whole month going into winter. It's our time of hibernation, which we're able to tap into ourselves. It's a time of hermit mode. Like me, for instance, it's like ever since she left, yeah, it hurt big time, man. Because I understood our relationship. If my relationship was just a regular relationship, I wouldn't fucking care. I'd be like, fuck it. Ain't no love lost. You get what I'm saying? Thinking, going back to the time how we were together. You get what I'm saying? We didn't spend a lot of time together. Fuck, we spent more time on this phone. You get what I'm saying? But there was still connection. There was a strong connection there. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Again, it's just, of course, me understanding what the relationship was, it's gonna hurt because I understood it. If it was just a normal relationship to me, it wouldn't mean shit. And that's a fucking fact. I wouldn't have hurt the way I hurt if it didn't mean anything to me in that spectrum, that level of spectrum, because I understood it metaphysically. I understood who we were, who we are. You get what I'm saying? Again, just because I understood who she was, it didn't mean she understood who she was. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, so right now what I've been doing pretty much is just trying to not trying, but doing healing. Very important. And just, being grateful for the experience, being grateful for the experience, being grateful that I was able to come into an alignment like that, to come into union that way. You get what I'm saying? You know, and just be open to the next union, because just because one didn't work doesn't mean it's always gonna be like that. You get what I'm saying? I'm open to that. I'm not stopping myself. Or I'm not fucking being like, well, love didn't work for me. I don't want to fucking even bother with it. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people fall back from that. Hell no, I'm not gonna fall back from that. I'm open to that. You get what I'm saying? I'm open to that. You know, so I'm not stopping myself from having someone. You get what I mean? Life is not about being solo. You get what I'm saying? Life is about being with someone that you can grow with. You can manifest together. That you can grow together as a pair. Why do you think you have two? What is two? One meets one. That's the couple, right? You get what I'm saying? So just knowing that, it's like, I know that's not the end for me. You get what I'm saying? It's just beginning. You know, so that's pretty much why I haven't been online either. Not only because when she was here, we you know, just spending some time with her, but you know, since she's left, I've just been just tapping into myself, giving myself some time just to reflect. Everything is about reflection. You know, either you reflect or project something bad or something good. I'm not trying to reflect or project anything bad. You get what I'm saying? That's not how I want to operate. You know, so, but I do know that what season we're in. I do understand these energies. The Scorpio season is all about shadow work. It's all about improving yourself. It's all about dealing with with the feelings and emotions that you don't want to deal with. A lot of us have a lot of fucking baggage. A lot of us have a lot of fucking wounded wounds. You see, healers, especially healers like myself, a lot of us are wounded. I was a spiritual warrior for so fucking long that it was like, fuck, I had so much fucking healing to do. I had so much crying that I had to release. I had so much fucking shit in me that I just had to fucking let out. You get what I'm saying? Because one thing for sure, in order to heal anyone outside of you, you gotta heal yourself first. First is you, then anyone else outside of you comes after. But everything starts with you first. You can't be a healer and you're not healing yourself. You gotta heal yourself mentally. You gotta heal yourself physically. You gotta heal yourself spiritually, and you gotta be in balance with yourself. You can't be separate of yourself. There's no longer separation of you. You get what I'm saying? So the shadow self it's about you confronting you. We all have demons. You get what I'm saying? We all have demons that hold us back. We all have our own fucking insecurities that don't want us to grow. Again, that all goes back to the root, to the ego. You get what I'm saying? We have to deal with the root of the problem. And being in the season, we're able to do that. You tap into that Scorpio season, that Scorpio energy. Because that Scorpio energy will help you break the walls of the illusion. You get what I'm saying? It will help you to be free. You get what I mean? So, you know, it's just all about tapping in. You know what I mean? The whole Scorpio season goes into November what? November 22nd or the 21st or some shit? I don't know. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But then when we get off the Scorpio season, we're going into Capricorn. You get what I'm saying? That's another fucking dark energy that you want to tap into. You get what I mean? So because you're also dealing with that Capricorn, the Capricorn is also ruled by Saturn. You get what I mean? So Scorpio is not only ruled by fucking Mars, but it's also ruled and governed by Saturn. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about tapping into your energy to let go of the shit that holds you back. You get what I'm saying? It's all about letting go of the shit that holds you back. The more you let go, the more you're stretching, the more you're growing. You get what I'm saying? And it's awesome because put it like this: we're going into winter. You know, that right there is all about hibernation, hermit mode. Going into the meditative state of your mind, tapping into you. It's about also discovering yourself. Remember, just like your ancestors are being resurrected through you, you are also becoming more. It's also more of a resurrection. You get what I'm saying? And I talked about that the last time when I was talking about what was it, the crisis cross Christ, right? When Christ was all about resurrection. Okay? So think about that. Like December the 25th, right? Christ's birthday, supposedly. You get what I'm saying? You know, that's the incarnation of the Christ consciousness. Pretty much, that's what that is. You know? So remember, we all have Christ-like attributes within ourselves. We just have to tap into that. You get what I mean? There is no fucking Jesus outside of you. You get what I mean? If anything, Jesus, not the Christ, but Jesus was nothing but a vampire energy that keeps you in bondage. You get what I'm saying? So you is the Cristo, right? The Christ, right? The resurrection or the rebirth of who you truly are. Not the embodiment of the meat suit that you have, but the resurrection of who you truly are. Right? So, you know, it's an awesome time to be present. It's an awesome time to be aware of you, most importantly you, because there's nothing that you should be focused on outside of you if the focus and the attention needs to be you. You get what I'm saying? Remember, the attention, if we're in a time, if this is the attention economy, right? Attention is also the new currency. So think about that. If the attention is a new currency, which is why they're creating so much shit right now to keep you entertained or to keep you focused on everything that's happening outside of you, especially with this fucking crisis, right? With this crisis that's happening. You get what I'm saying? Just remember what I said. The crisis goes into cross, or crisis goes into Christ and then the cross. You get what I'm saying? So when they have you focus on these Chawaskis, right? Jab, and they got you focused on all this other shit that's happening, it's taken away from the main attention and the main currency. It's taking you away from that, and what they're taking you away from yourself. Why you think also they created these fucking holidays or this time of celebration like Halloween? If anything, what you should really be doing is sitting down, creating yourself an altar and tapping into your ancestors, right? And tapping into those energies to create, to manifest, to bring into your reality. Because this fucking world, this earth, the hallowed earth, remember, the veil is thin right now. The hallowed earth is very thin. The spirit communication is very thin right now. Remember, you're also a spirit body. You're also a spiritual being. So everything on this fucking earth is magic. And these motherfuckers that are into the dark, are into the dark magic that created these type of fucking, these holidays, they know this. They know your science. You know, you get what I'm saying? They know this science. They know how to tap into this magic. And why do you think they got a lot of you under a spell? Why do you think they got a lot of you fucking so fucked up, running around in costumes and pretend to be a witch, right? or something else, or pretending to be something else, where you can be these things, but you are these things. You get what I'm saying? Like I said earlier about, people are running around with fucking costumes that are demons or devils and witches. Fuck, I could be a demon. I could be a devil. You get what I'm saying? Any day. I don't need a costume for that. Like I could be a blue hole. I fuck every day. That's who I am. You get what I'm saying? That's what we are. Peace, peace. You get what I'm saying? That's who we are. You get what I mean? But they got you running around in costumes. Why is that they got you running around in costumes? Because they want you to believe that's what it is. It's an honor as well, my brother, that you on here. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. They want you to believe that that's what it is. It's a fucking celebration. What you need to celebrate is your ancestors. Resurrecting your ancestors within you because they're inside you. That's what it's about. That's what Halloween is about. Resurrection. Celebrating the life that they live within you. Because remember, your DNA is also codes, information. Information. You get what I'm saying? Your DNA is information. You have to tap in. A lot of us don't have altars. Guess what? Your body is a fucking altar. You don't need an altar outside of you. Your body is an altar, but you have to connect. You have to tap in. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm very grateful and blessed. The fact that I know this shit. It's too bad that I was late to the fucking party. You get what I'm saying? But I always knew there was something else more about me that meets the eye. You get what I'm saying? I always knew this. Hell, I knew Spirit was always with me. Being out there in the motherfucking streets, doing the shit I was doing. Guess what that was? That was my rite of passage. That was dealing with my chaotic energy. That was dealing with my chaos energy. That was dealing with my demons. You get what I'm saying? I know what the fuck it was. Like he said, we're just on time. It's awesome the fact that we're here though. Divine time is always at play. Absolutely. It's good the fact that here we are right now and we're tapping in. Earlier I went to go take a walk. I went to one of my spiritual stores, bought some candles, and it's like, man, I gotta tap into these energies. You see the orbs? You see my orbs, man? Who sees my orbs? You see that? You get what I'm saying? You see that spirit right there? They want to be seen. Spirit showing up. Spirit showing up. So, like I said earlier, when you're running around wearing fucking costumes and you're celebrating this bullshit like Hallow, like fucking Thanksgiving Day, you're spirit cooking your ancestors. Stop fucking spirit cooking your ancestors, because what you're doing is killing yourself. Because you're not fucking growing mentally, physically, and spiritually. You get what I'm saying? It's not about the celebration. It's about the connection. It's about the understanding and understanding. That's what it's about. It has nothing to do with celebration or feasting. You get what I'm saying? But yes, I just felt like, let me get on here really quick and say what's up. It's been a while since I've been down here. Like I said, I just been dealing with my own shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like I went through a breakup, and it hurt like a motherfucker. It fucking hurt. But I knew that it was time to let go, and I knew it was necessary. And I'm grateful for the experience. I was grateful for everything. You get what I'm saying? Because I was able to be in alignment Because we put it like this: when you're in alignment with yourself, you got alignment outside of you. But it doesn't matter if the alignment outside of you is with you. It has to be. You have to. The person outside of you also has to know who they are. If not, it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It doesn't work. You get what I'm saying? But just like everything in life, everything passes. You get what I'm saying? We go and we move and we flow. You have to know that everything that you go through is your fucking experience to keep finding more of what you seek. Remember what they say: you seek, you shall find. Don't give up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't give up. I haven't given up on love. Fuck that. I'm not gonna give up on love because I got hurt. Ain't the fucking first time, and I'm sure it's not gonna be the last time. But at least this time, I know how to deal with it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stay stuck. One thing, like I said, like before about my spiders, and I got a few of them. The spider webs and spiders, what they teach me, it's like, don't get stuck in life. When something doesn't work, move on. You get what I'm saying? Like I said before, I'd rather be the spider on that web than a fly on that web. You see, it's crazy because a fly is free. It flies around freely. But when it gets caught on that web, it's game time. It's over. You get what I'm saying? So, I'd rather be that spider on that web. You get what I'm saying? The araña. You know? Yes, absolutely. You all find a divine feminine, but you all will find each other. Yes. Definitely. But here we are. We're good. You know, you're just going through the motion of shit. And just knowing that, hey man, we gotta keep just going. We gotta keep fighting. It's not about giving up. It's not about fucking be like, well, fuck all this shit and da 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 da. There's a lot of people be like, fuck that, man. All this shit that's happening, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Once you take that red pill, man, you don't want to go back to falling asleep and taking that blue pill. You know, you want to keep going through that. You want to keep going and taking that red pill. You get what I'm saying? Because you're gonna find so much more about yourself that you didn't know. There's so much things about ourselves that we don't know who we are until we keep fucking growing and going into more of our inner space of us. You get what I'm saying? We gotta keep going more into our inner space of who we are. Remember, and put it like this too. This is crazy. I'm just talking about inner space, right? Look at what Facebook is doing with Metaverse. Now again, let's not get caught up on that shit because that's going into transhumanism. You get what I mean? Yes, there's money in the Metaverse. There's money there to be made, but we cannot get caught up in that because put it like this. There's a reason why they want to. There's a reason why. You see, they say like this. Everything that happens in its time is timely manner, right? You think it's a coincidence that Metaverse is starting to pop up during that time of a fucking pandemic? Because the more they keep you stuck in the Metaverse and the virtual reality, the more you're disconnected from the real life, from nature. They want you out of nature. They want you disconnected from nature. They don't want you connecting with the cosmos. They don't want you connecting to the stars. They don't want you connecting to the sun. They want you stuck inside you. Yes, they have. Brother Rich and them talking a lot about the Metaverse. And it's good, like I said. But remember, there's a flip side to everything. There's a duality. But we cannot get caught up in that duality. Because you get stuck in that Metaverse. Remember, that motherfucking, that right there, that AI, it's another God within itself. And that motherfucking AI is so searching. It's so sucking the souls. Remember, everything's an energy. Everything, when you pay attention to something, it's also taking your attention, your energy. Yep, it is an artificial god. Absolutely. So we can't get caught up on that. Yes. It's awesome that we could go into time in a time where we could go into virtuality and buy fucking real estate and flip it. You could create your own fucking communities and your own neighborhoods. Right. That's awesome. Again, everything has a price. We cannot get too caught up in that shit. We gotta know when to come in and when to come out. We can't get stuck in that because there's a lot of people that are gonna be stuck in that. Because put it like this, the more we go into this fucking crisis with this pandemic, the more they're gonna create more fear. They want you stuck inside. They want you just on your devices. They want you stuck in that fucking metaverse for a reason. Because it's also this connection to what? To nature and to you. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. But that's all going into transhumanism. That's what they want. Yeah, I was doing geometria and meta. It came out with 12. Remember, 12 is also 3. Mind, body, and spirit. 12, when you look at 12, you're also looking at carbon 12. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of shit that's happening right now that we need to pay attention to. Like I said, let's not get caught up on that shit. I'm not saying let's not fucking fuck with metaverse. Let's not go ahead and tap it into like currency, the digital currency, right? I'm not saying don't do that. Fuck, I'm tapping into that energy. You get what I'm saying? But we gotta understand where that's going. Because the same motherfuckers that print out that money today are the same motherfuckers that created cryptocurrency. And that's a fact. It's there for a purpose. You get what I'm saying? So we have to be aware of that shit. The more you're aware of it, the more you're able to fucking allow it to work for you. You get what I mean? We can't get caught up. We cannot get caught up, nor we can get left behind either. You get what I'm saying? And we need a fucking balance. It's all about having the balance. You know? Like earlier, Red Pill, I was tuning into Red Pill, right, earlier. He was talking about how the uni is heaven, right? The uni, right? And this is hell. I'm like, fuck, that's the balance, right? You know what I'm saying? It's the fucking balance. You know what I'm saying? It's like we need balance. We need darkness and we need light. But just like everything has duality. Everything has duality and polarity. It's the way it works. This is the way everything is. This is where everything is built. You know? Just like I said, this whole earth, this hello earth is magical. It's spiritual. If you are a spirit being, tap into your spiritual essence. Don't fucking walk around wearing a mask and thinking that's it. Or a costume and thinking, oh, that's all. You know, it's just all about candy and having parties and whatever the fuck else you want to think Halloween is. No. Because believe me, when I say this, those motherfuckers that created everything, that's a reverse of life or of live. They know how to use darkness. They know how to manipulate the darkness. They know how to use the dark magic. They get what I'm saying? They know how to do that. They know how to tap in. Why do you think they got motherfuckers in poverty? Why do you think they got the communities the way they have them on lockdown? There ain't no coincidence why everything is the way it is. You got motherfuckers running around, walking around wearing witch costumes and warlock costumes, and they forget they are that fucking brujo and bruja. You get what I'm saying? Instead of tapping into their energies, you got motherfuckers tapping into your energy and using it against you. Why do you think it's all about candy and costumes and celebration? Remember, your spirit cooking your ancestors. Yep. You a wizard, Harry. We are the wizards, absolutely. The darkness, the human lower nature, the human ignorance. Yeah. But see, darkness is not all lower nature because before light there was darkness. Darkness is melanin. Darkness is dark matter. That's the power. The only reason why these motherfuckers use that energy in its lower nature because they don't have the spirit we do to tap into the higher nature or the higher self. Like Saturn and Satan or Baphomet, for instance. They don't have what we have to tap into that higher energy of Saturn. Remember, Saturn was an original sun. Saturn was an original sun. They cannot tap into Saturn that we can. We got the melanin. We got the spiritual DNA, which is why they want to modify our DNA. Which is why they want to change our codes. You get what I'm saying? They want to change our fucking codes. Nope, they don't got it. Yeah, they're getting out of hand, but put it like this. Not only they're getting out of hand, but they're getting dealt with too. Yep, we got the genetics. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And they know this. They know this shit. It's sad that they study us, but we cannot study them. I don't get it. Why did they create all type of festivals and they created all these programs to keep one isolated, disconnected from themselves? Just like they created the metaverse. You get what I'm saying? It's like they created the metaverse. That virtuality, man, ain't no joke. You better watch what you're tuning into. Remember, there's a lot of demons out there, man, in spirit form. You don't need them. They're a frequency. They're an energy. You got portals. Like 5G is a fucking portal. You get what I'm saying? 5G is a fucking portal, man. Going back to the Matrix, you have fucking Agent Smiths jumping into these bodies, the vehicles. Why you think they want to tag you and bag you? What do you think those Chewbacca's are? What those Chewbacca's have nanotechnology in them for a purpose, for a reason. Ain't about a fucking pandemic or keeping you safe or thinking they really give a fuck about you. They don't really care about us. You get what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about you. They'd rather have you sick. They make more money off your sick body than you being healthy. Remember, health is wealth. Health is wealth. You get what I'm saying? Health is wealth. You want to live health, you want to be wealthy? Start getting healthier. Start tapping into you. We're co-creators. We can create. We are fucking goddesses and gods that walk this earth. We are the original fucking people of this planet. We are the original Masonic people of this earth. Ain't no motherfucking Mason, while an European Mason has superior over you. They make you think they're superior than you are. They're bottom feeders. They're beneath you. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these are the 33 degree Masons. That's a fact. Your ancestors were stone builders. Your ancestors built pyramids. Why do you think they want your spirit cooking your ancestors? Especially on weekends that coming up with here tomorrow and Monday. Yep. The Bob the Builder. Absolutely. And it was a little white boy too, right? Bob the Builder. Man, it's like, come on, man. I'm telling you, I'm feeling these energies right now. The whole Scorpio energy. Woo, man. That energy is tapping into that energy. You're breaking through everything. Breaking through the walls of Jericho. You're tapping into your fucking, your primary energy. Your darkness. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be that darkness. The only way to defeat the fucking devils, you become one. You gotta be that spiritual gangster. You can't be weak in this motherfucker. Because if you're weak out here, You're gonna get chewed up. You can't be weak out here. Not in these streets. Not in the spiritual realm either. You can't be weak. You can't be weak out here. You get what I'm saying? This is why motherfuckers are falling for the trick. They're falling for the okie doke. Why? Because they're not tapping into themselves. They're not tapping into that G, that energy of themselves. You get a lot of people walking around out here talking about they're Christians and they're Catholics and this and this and that. But yeah, they're picking up the jab. They're picking up the sleeves to take that chewy. Why is that? Because separation of self. You got people being scared to move forward and build because they have no fucking no sense of themselves, knowing that they are creators. Hell, you have people fucking taking this shit because they want to keep their job. You get what I'm saying? You are the fucking work. You only create a job outside of you because they want you disconnected from you. Because you will never have the energy to tap into you when you're just working a job. That's what I call it, just over broke. What does that mean, Miguel? You're just over broke. You're spiritually bankrupt. You're spiritually broken. You don't have the energy to connect to yourself. How can you connect to yourself if you're tired? You're tired. You can't connect to you. How? How can you do that? You're fucking exhausted. You can't move forward. You get what I'm saying? It ain't about dying and going to heaven. It's about creating the heaven now and bringing it to the earth. That's what it's about. Not waiting for a savior to come and save you. Ain't no savior coming to save you. You're talking about a vampire energy trying to save you? You're just sucking your energy. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here not taking no type of accountability of anything. Why? Because they don't know how. When you take accountability of you, you're taking ownership of everything you do. That's when you start changing. You start changing from every fucking problem. You find a solution. For everything that you've done, you find lessons. You gotta go through it. You get what I'm saying? It's not about fucking giving up your whole spirit and your energy to something outside of you. If you are the fucking creator, ain't nothing outside of you. Everything is you. Everything is you. Nothing outside of you. You get what I'm saying? People walk around here talking about God this and God that. Where the fuck is your God? Tell that bitch nigga to do something with all this shit that's happening out here. Tell them to take away all this pandemic and stop all this madness. That motherfucker won't do it. Why can't he not do it? Because he's a part of it. You get what I'm saying? They want you praying Sunday, where Sunday you should be worship. You should be tapping into you, your higher nature, your higher self. Trying to get that corona, trying to get that crown back on your head. We ain't supposed to be worshiping anything. If anything, these energies that we have outside of us, we become these energies. You get what I'm saying? We become these energies. It's not about worshiping these energies. It's about becoming them. It's about navigating through this shit. It's about navigating through the system. Becoming that Neo or that Trinity, right? That's what it's about. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes, it feels good to be back. You know, I'm hoping next time I do come back on, I'm gonna find my mic. You know, it's like I was setting it up already. I was like, fuck, I can't even get my computer. It's plugged to the TV. I was like, I'm thinking I gotta get my son his controller, man, because I want I want to be able to grab my laptop and do what I gotta do. I got a computer right here, but I gotta go ahead and buy a camera to put it on his monitor because his monitor didn't come with a video camera. It's kind of, I mean, it's a good monitor, but it doesn't have a fucking camera. Let me see. So I got two monitors. See this? So this is a badass monitor. I got that one, but I don't have a fucking camera. So I'm pretty much you know, but I would. So I was like, fuck it. I want to do this live. I'm just gonna grab my phone and just, you know, see what's up. Just go with the energy and just speak up. But it's good to be on here. It's good to be able to connect. And like I said, we have to start taking accountability for our actions. We have to start breaking through these delusion. You know what I'm saying? Delusion of self. There's no more separation of self no more. There isn't. It's time to gather ourselves and know that we are capable of so much, of changes. We're in a time of change. You get what I'm saying? This is the year of change. You get what I mean? We have all these energies that are coming to us. Fuck, we just got off the full moon. That was in Aries, right? I was actually glad that she was out here at that time because we were able to tap in to those energies. You know what I mean? Because she was the water and I'm the fire. You get what I mean? We make that 6-point star. You get what I'm saying? So, we're able to put in some work, tap into spirit. It was on Wednesday too. That's deals also with the throat chakra, the day of communication, talking and connecting with spirit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm saying, we have to understand these energies, man. The time of slacking is over. That shit is over with. You see, put it like this. Last time I was thinking out loud to myself, and I was just out in my mind and just speaking to myself, and I was thinking about the Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark is you. You are the ark. Your body is the ark. You get what I'm saying? It's about building. You get what I mean? It's about building. It's about understanding who you are. Yes. Brother Panic said the same. Yeah, man. It was like I was saying this to myself a few days ago. Like, fuck. Which is all this, like, the information was just coming to me, right? I was like, damn. And when I start tapping into myself, I start just talking out loud. Like if I'm having a whole fucking lecture, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck. All this shit makes sense. It's like, yeah, we are the fucking ark. Yeah, think about this. They put this shit on movies for a reason because they want you to really think that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? We have to start. This is the time of ignorance is over. The time of ignorance is over. That's a choice to stay ignorant. Ignorance is a choice. You get what I'm saying? Just like I said about what is Hallows Eve? What is that? What is Halloween? It's not about celebration like that. It's about tapping in. It's about tapping into you. It's about resurrecting your ancestors within your blood. You get what I'm saying? Because their ancestors live in you. You are your ancestors. You get what I'm saying? They want you to believe that your ancestors are evil. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, we have a lot of ancestors that were fucked up. You get what I mean? But those are the ones you go to when you want people, when you want them to fuck some shit up. Those are the ones you go to. You gotta go to the ones that are on the light side. Like, hey, I need you to go fuck this motherfucker up. Be like, that's not me. Well, fuck. Who can I go to? You gotta go to Joe. Oh shit. Okay. Uncle Joe. Yeah, you gotta go to him. Who fuck some shit up for you? That's not me. I can't do that for you. Okay. You get what I'm saying? We have ancestors like that. Remember, everything is a fucking duality. But we have to understand that. They want you to straight spirit cook your ancestors. Yeah, man, it's true, right? Like, fuck, you gotta go to Uncle Joe for that. You can't go to Mike. You know what I'm saying? Mike ain't right. It's like, you gotta go to Joe. Joe take care of it. All right. Shit, I know when I want to fuck some shit up, I call in on my dark ancestors. Like, hey, man, we're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna fuck some people up. I'm calling in my demons. I'm calling in my demon gang. Let's get it. You get what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So, yeah, so we gotta get these foods, man. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up my altar, get it going, turn on my candles and stuff. I know I should have done that early, like way before, but it's all good. You know, it's all good. We still got time. Yes, sir. High vibrations. Thank you for that, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate also your feedback. You know, so yes, let's start remembering more who we are. Remember, we are the code. Like I said, this whole fucking earth is magic. If this is a stimulus game, if this is a stimulus game, just like when we would play, I know, like me, I'm a gamer. I still play once in a while. Lately, I've been caught up on fucking Mafia 3. That's a badass game, man. It was like, it got a lot of information in that game too, man. Remember, these games are not just games either. You get what I'm saying? They telling us something too within these fucking games. So just like Theft Auto, or I used to like, my other favorite one I used to like playing, Saints Row, right? You got cheat codes in these games, right? This is the same thing now. We have cheat codes in this earth. We gotta tap into these fucking cheat codes. You just started playing Red Dead. That's what is that? Red Dead Revolver, right? I think, I'm not sure. Where's the messages? The story mode. Yeah, see, I like story mode games. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like playing online. It all depends what game I'm playing. But I've always been more into like the story modes. That's my thing. I know people that got Call of Duties, but they will never play the story mode. They just straight to the online. Like, man, play the fucking story mode. A lot of those fucking games got badass story modes, man. You get what I'm saying? You miss it. You miss the story. You miss the whole game. Oh, it's because I'm online. Ah, fuck that. You know? Yeah, so that's the game I've been playing lately is that Mafia 3. It helps me get off like all this reality, right? Like tap into not only that, like when I was younger, I used to love playing video games, man. Back in the day, we used to have like when my mom she used to get the food stamps, right? Back in the day was the booklets. So what I would do, I would snatch me a fucking booklet and I would go to the arcade rooms, buy my snacks, get my quarters, and play fucking video games. If I wasn't out like playing with all the other children in the block, I would go entertain myself. So I still tap into my inner child, man. It's like I gotta, you know, get into that inner child because remember that's the heart. That's what keeps you going. When you tap into your heart space, that's what keeps you going in this reality. You know, imagination is key. Is absolutely how you able to manifest. You gotta tap into your inner child. A lot of people are afraid to manifest. A lot of people are afraid to use their imagination because they're not connected with their inner child. Again, separation of self. You have to be connected with self. It's a must. Remember, this earth is a stimulus game. So just like everything else that you thought, like video games, and you play a video game, there's a cheat code. What makes you think that this life don't have cheat codes? They're hacks. You get what I'm saying? Every time you tap it into your magic, you're hacking. You're using cheat codes because you're bringing in stuff to you. You're not sitting around waiting for miracles. You're making it happen. You're taking action. You be Action Jackson. You get what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, you know, you gotta tap in. You gotta tap in. It's a must. You know, so I'm gonna get off. I appreciate you for tuning in. You have yourself an amazing night. You know, let's keep changing this fucking matrix. Let's keep cheating the system. using the cheat codes, right? You know, tapping into our inner self, our energy. You know what I'm saying? So, peace, love, darkness, light, always. About, let's see how I end this.